When you've initiated a new project, you quite often need to edit the time plan. When you initiated a new project based on a standard project route, you may need to adjust the time schedule. When you initiate a new project based on a standard project route, you may need to adjust the time plan. First, you open the project phases and you open the phase you want to adjust and the specific activity, and you simply drag the When you've started a new project based on a standard project route, you may need to adjust the time schedule. First, you go to the time plan, you open the different phases of the project, and you enter into the specific activity. When you've initiated a new project based on a standard project route, you may need to adjust the time plan. So you go to the time plan, you open the project into the phases and further into the activities, and you go to the activity that you want to adjust the timing on. You can do it in two ways. Either use the drag and drop function, so if you want to extend the activity. When you start a new project based on a standard project route, you may need to adjust the time plan. So you open the project into the phases and the phase you want to adjust into the activities, and you can adjust the timing in two ways. Either you drag and drop to extend the activity or reduce the time of the activity. You confirm whether you want to shift any other activities. In this case, we say yes. And we want to shift only activities in the dependency chain, leaving out any other changes to other activities. And we ask it to change the later activities in this case. And now the time schedule is automatically changed according to the requirements. Another way to change the timing of the activity is to go into the activity and change the dates that the activity should start and end, and make the change. And again, the time schedule is changed accordingly. If you want to delete an activity, enter the activity, press delete task, and make the selections required. And subsequently, the time schedule is adjusted accordingly. Should it be necessary to add an activity, press plus either on the activity that should precede the new activity. Do it in this case. Select the start date, we'll just use the current date. And the number of days this activity will take to execute. Press create. Make the selections required. And you can start describing the activity with the necessary information. Select execution responsible. And when you enter the time plan, you will see that the new activity is added to the time schedule with the desired timing. If you want to add a new phase, press the plus sign under the project, name the phase, and you can then start adding activities to the new phase. desired start date, and add the duration of the activity, press create. Ask it to either integrate it into the other activities in the time plan or just place it where it is. Again, you can go in and describe the activity, allocate responsibility, and you can define the dependencies relevant for the activity from the list of other activities and the activities that should be dependent of this one. And the time schedule will be recalculated. And when you go back to the time plan, you can see that the new phase and the new activity is included in the time schedule as required. If you want to create or delete dependencies between activities, that is also possible by drag and drop. Simply drag from the activity you want to link to another activity, and the time schedule is recalculated accordingly. Should you want to delete a link, double click on it and confirm deletion. If you want to change the order of the phases or activities, simply select the phase you want to change and drag it to the position required and let go. We hope that this short video gave you a good impression of how convenient it is to adjust time plans in Effectlauncher.